Selena Gomez, a globally recognized star, was constantly in the spotlight, both on stage and in front of cameras. However, recently, her life had reminded her of how powerful humanity and small acts of kindness could be. The glitter and glamorous life on stage had begun to feel insufficient. She sought true peace and fulfillment, which led her to an old habit and childhood memories, the small library in her old neighborhood. One morning, Selena decided to visit the library. Although she had long forgotten it, that place always brought her both peace and inspiration. The small library, surrounded by stone walls in the neighborhood where she grew up, was filled with wooden shelves, and the scent of books lingered in the air. When Selena stepped into the library, she was enveloped in a nostalgic sense of tranquility. The old walls, the wooden shelves, and the books reminded her of the innocence and imagination of her childhood years. The elderly woman, Elif, who had worked at the library for years, was there as always. With her graceful presence, Elif was a beacon of dignity, her gray hair tied in a bun and wearing an old-fashioned floral dress. But beyond her appearance, what made her truly special was her wisdom and deep knowledge. Selena had always admired her from a distance, but this time there was something different. Elif's eyes seemed to conceal a secret, a story waiting to be told. Selena, hiding her identity, wandered silently between the shelves, glancing at the old books and imagining the stories within them. Suddenly, she overheard a group of young people talking loudly. "This place is a relic. Even the books are antiques," one of them said with a mocking laugh. Another added, "Look at that old woman, she still works here. How can someone so old manage this place?" Elif approached them gently and said, "Please be quiet. We must follow the library's rules. These books and this place are part of our cultural heritage." But one of the young people sneered, "Cultural heritage? Ridiculous. These books are useless." Selena, losing her patience, stepped out from behind the shelves and gave them a stern look. "This is not an amusement park. Be respectful. Here, there is not only knowledge, but the history of a people. And the person who works here carries the most valuable heritage of all. You may find it difficult to understand her wisdom, but it's worth trying," she said. The young people fell silent when they realized who Selena was. Elif, with a gentle smile, added, "Remember, everyone deserves a second chance. Perhaps you can learn something from this place," and saw the group out. Selena gave Elif a thankful glance. Elif wasn't just a librarian, she was the guardian of this place. What caught Selena's attention was the old leather-bound book Elif held in her hands. The book had strange symbols on its cover, and a faint glow started to emanate from it. Selena, intrigued, asked, "What is this book?" Elif smiled softly and whispered, "This is no ordinary book. It is the heart of this library. Inside, the wisdom of the past and the hopes for the future are stored. But only those who truly need it can feel the power of this book," she said. When Selena touched the book, the walls of the library seemed to tremble slightly. At that moment, all the books in the room began to open on their own, and the pages started dancing in the air. A gentle melody filled the room. Elif gently took Selena's hand and added, "Wisdom and kindness are always the strongest magic. You carry that power within you." Suddenly, Selena found herself in a completely different world. When she touched the book, she physically left the library and embarked on a journey through the pages of the books. The shelves before her turned into a passage made of fluttering pages of books. This path led her into an ancient, lost civilization. The books around her were filled with symbols of ancient wisdom, each one a doorway to a different story. Her first adventure began when she stepped into a lost kingdom. Surrounded by towering stone walls and golden-trimmed palaces, the place looked magnificent, yet it was completely abandoned. There was no sign of life. Selena started to investigate the ancient writings and hidden symbols on the walls to uncover the mystery of why the people had vanished. One night, a powerful storm erupted in the palace courtyard. Amid the wind and rain, Selena noticed a figure, a spirit, the soul of the kingdom's princess. The spirit spoke. "The reason my kingdom fell was because my people abandoned kindness. You are the one who can awaken the power that once existed," she said. To regain the power of goodness, Selena had to solve the kingdom's secrets. Using the wisdom she had gained from the books, she touched an ancient spell at the heart of the palace. The lost people returned, the stones glittered with gold, and the world came back to life. Selena, remembering the power of respect and love among people, was ready to leave this world behind. Her second adventure took her to a garden of hope, set on a deserted planet. In this vast space, she discovered a forest of vibrant flowers, though it was not as perfect as it seemed. Something about the forest's inner workings felt weakened. A group of travelers gathered around a tree in the center of the garden. This tree, however, had been unable to grow for years. Selena asked them, "Why has this tree lost its power?" One traveler responded, "The tree will only revive with a touch from a pure heart, but that touch must come from someone who has rid themselves of darkness." Selena placed her hand on the tree's bark. In that instant, a burst of light erupted, and the tree began to grow rapidly. But something went wrong. The tree misunderstood Selena's touch of kindness and tried to trap her. Quickly, Selena used her compassion and determination to light up the dark side of the tree, restoring balance to the forest. The tree regained its strength and began to grow again. Once again, Selena reaffirmed the trust that nature had in goodness. As the garden flourished, so did her own hope. The problems of this world were solved, and the garden bloomed anew. Her final adventure took her to a different realm, where she followed the light of a lost star. In the sky, there were remnants of a burnt-out star, surrounded by an eerie emptiness. As Selena moved toward the star, she encountered a group of star keepers who told her that she was the only one who could restore the star's light. To restore the star's light, Selena found a book containing the secrets of both past darkness and future hope. This book could bring back the star's lost light. But the book could only be used by someone who had experienced darkness and lost hope. Using the secret she learned from the book, Selena found a piece of light lost in the darkness. Combining the wisdom from the pages with the goodness in her heart, she restored the star's light. The star began to shine again, spreading light across the sky. Selena realized that the light of the lost star would illuminate every dark corner of the world. Everything began to shine once more. The star, now shining brightly, helped Selena find the right path. Through each of her adventures, Selena learned important lessons. In the Lost Kingdom, she learned the power of goodness. In the Garden of Hope, she witnessed the strength of nature. And in the light of the lost star, she learned how to overcome darkness. With the wisdom she gained from the books and the goodness in her heart, Selena solved the problems of every world she visited and found the right path. She realized that true power could only come from the courage of a kind heart. Finally, there was one last book. After uncovering the mystery within its pages, Selena reached the end of her journey. The book taught her that the only way to exit the library was by trusting in her own inner strength. Wisdom and a good heart were the keys to real power. Selena closed the book and returned to the library. At that moment, Elif approached her with a smile. "You have discovered the secret of this library?" she said. Selena bowed her head and replied, "Yes, but the real power has always been within us." From that day on, Selena was not only a famous star, but also an inspiration to others, sharing the wisdom she had gained from her journey of heart and mind. Her journey, which had begun in a small library, taught her not only the secrets of the past and future, but also the true meaning of being human. And Selena continued to discover new ways to light up the world and the silent power within her with every step. She was no longer just a celebrity. She was now a hero, having discovered the strength and wisdom within herself, determined to illuminate the world. This story demonstrates how small acts of kindness can create a big impact, and how both famous and ordinary individuals can change the lives of others with a heartfelt gesture. If you enjoyed this story, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Turn on notifications for more inspiring stories. See you in the next story.